guess I'll just... Wow. Okay. As a reminder, these are all the different replays available. Just go to the vote thing there and vote for which of those kinds of replays you would like to see. I don't believe I have a New Mexico replay.
General quarters.
Kid has identity crisis right now with the British camo, but that's okay. Doesn't look that bad, I suppose. Kid is a Fletcher class destroyer at tier 8. We gotta get, yeah. Let's do something like that. That way it makes it obvious that Kid. There we go. Good. All right. No, I didn't do the giveaway thing. I'll do it again real quick here. Let's see. This is what happens when the computer just keeps screwing up on. All right, so I'm gonna do my first draw. It's gonna be Can't Torp. Can't Torp, you've won. Send me a message and I'll get you your code at the end of the stream. And now let's continue on here. This is Commander Big Dog in the Kid. The nice thing about the Kid is it's got heal. It's only got 1 rack of Torps though, but it's also got defensive fire, which I assume might come in handy here since there's carriers involved. Flag-wise, you've got speed, XP, Commander XP, Hydra for all the XPs, Pop for free XP, credits with delivery, credit reduction, and anti-debt. I would say the credit reduction is kind of meaningless on a tier 8 premium. I'd hold those for your tier 9 and 10 tech tree ships. Otherwise, those flags are fine. Yeah, training room is a great way to get some practice in with ships and stuff like that. Find out how things work, that sort of thing. Oh, there's an Azuma on there. Huh. Yep. Oh, what is Destroyer AP good at? Destroyer AP is really good at broadside cruisers that are like 3 or 4 kilometers away from you. They're actually pretty good also against broadside battleships. If you switch to AP and then you aim for the superstructure, you can get some really good devastating AP hits. You can also go for the bow on ships like the Iowa. It's got a nice long bow that's weakly armored. You can penetrate the bow, get some good pen damage there with your AP. The nice thing about AP is that it doesn't repair as much as fires and floods do, of course. So the damage that you do with AP sticks more than the damage you do with HE. Now this map is, or no, whatever it is. Can't remember. Shatter. And when we're looking at the mini-map here, I just want to point out a couple of things. So first of all, Big Dog here has gone to sea, which is typical in a 2-destroyer game, or even a 3-destroyer game, to have people go for caps on either side. B is really hard to get. There's a bit of a gambit there. If you go into B, it's very easy for both teams to kind of converge on you and kill you. So, can't fault you for going to C. That's a smart play, nothing wrong with that. The rest of your team's gone, or majority of your team's gone to A. Now your Hindenburg, Montana, and Montana are kind of chickening out from this side and are heading towards A. That's really important to keep in mind because that means that you're going to have less backup on your side. You've got the Des Moines, you've got the Lion, and notice though your Essex's planes are coming too. Taiho is getting an early strike in on whatever's going on over A. We can't see that because it's so far away from the player here. But we can assume that he's trying to strike the Jean Bart or maybe the Kurfürst. It's likely the Jean Bart the way that planes are coming. Alright, now you're being detected by hydro or radar, so you should immediately think, what are your threats? First threat would be Moskva. Moskva's on the other side. Worcester has not been spotted, so I'm thinking it's probably going to be a Worcester. Nobody else in the battleship category has radar. Hydro, it could be Conquer Hydro, or Kurfürst Hydro, but Kurfürst is spotted over here too. So that should tell you it's the Worcester. That should also tell you that popping out of this island right now is probably not a good idea. It might also be a good idea to ask your Des Moines to radar as well. Because if you're detected, chances are he's going to be detected and he's going to counter radar. There it is, and there's the Worcester. So you wisely chose not to pop out. Good idea. But the way he's sitting right now, he's ready to blap you as you come around. And it does definitely look like the majority of their team is pushing A. I would agree with on replayer there. It means that the A side needs to go into a defensive position. I love what this Des Moines is doing right now. The Des Moines sees the Worcester completely broadside and just sitting there and sees it as an opportunity to get some really good AP shells in. That Worcester is going to be forced to go away, and as a result, now you're kind of freed up to do whatever the heck you want. So that's pretty awesome right now. However, I don't know that I like the idea of you just leaving the Des Moines alone to die. I would go up and I would get in front of him and I'd smoke him. I'd smoke on him and in front. Yes, you'll get detected by the Worcester in the process, but once that Worcester dies, the Des Moines can shoot for free. Lots of discussion in chat there about destroyers and AP and all that stuff. We get some time if you guys want. I can go into the training room with a couple of ships and I can kind of showcase what we're talking about. Now, look at the mini-map. The Moskva is making moves towards B cap, so he's going to look to seal off B, which is going to be a big threat to you, obviously. What we see happening here is we're just, getting shots over the island for free because you're being spotted, so not a bad idea there. Use it to farm. How's the Des Moines doing? Des Moines doing okay. But here's where, like I said, if you were still here, now you could get in front of him, smoke him up, and kind of smoke a path forward. He can just use that to follow and shoot at that Worcester all day long. Poor Worcester, he deserved that. You don't just sit broadside like that. There it goes, alright. Now, Moskva last spotted heading towards B cap. You gotta play this very carefully. Only have that one rack, and as soon as you get into B cap, he's gonna see that, and he's probably gonna raid. There it is. So now you've got 20 seconds, possibly 30 seconds of being shot at. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Post links. So I think a bit of a mistake here was actually getting into B cap. If you had stayed outside and just fired the torps, he would have sat there for days and wouldn't even noticed it. Maybe you would have gotten that torp hit on him, then got a perma fire or something. Once again, good positioning here behind the island. Nobody can see you. Oh, you did get a torpedo on the Moskva anyway.
I need intelligence data.
Now if you can get another fire on him, that'll be pretty awesome. That'll stick for a little bit. But that Moskva's in a really good position there to kind of block B-cap. The nice thing though is he uses radar, so you've got the ability to back in, smoke up, and cap B. Yeah, good links, guys. Thanks for posting those. It's one of those things that you just kind of learn over time as you play the game more. Fast forward a little bit because you're just backing up.
Air attack.
Take a moment to look at the mini-map. There was a Fletcher that was spotted over here. And that Fletcher may very well end up messing with your Des Moines and Leon. Line, I mean. More importantly, your Essex is still there. And the Fletcher could always come in to sea and then go down to... Hindenburg is kind of in a position like that, though. Star Force, I only have one Nicholas replay, so that's probably going to be yours. Alright, there's the radar again from the Moskva. There'll be no surprise there.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
The nice thing is you've got a Montana to back you up this time.
Concentrate fire on the enemy.
Now look over here, your team is starting to go over to sea now. That Lion is going for the Des Moines for whatever reason. Her first is getting shelled and losing health pretty rapidly. Your team is still pretty darn healthy though. As you... Yep. Yeah, I try to email reply everybody that sends me those emails.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Smoke would be a really good thing to do right now. Not sure why you're choosing not to smoke here, because you've got the ability to reposition stuff. Oof. Ouch. That's very unfortunate. One for Torps on the Lion. Lion goes down by the Fletcher, so now the Fletcher's in C-cap. Here's where that kind of lack of awareness of the minimap there is going to hurt. He's gotten around. Curvers has taken out the Hindenburg. That was the guy down here. And now your whole team is just going to start crashing in on itself. Not using defensive fire, I don't know why. You're about to get bombed, but it's only that little bomb, I suppose. Now you're using it a little bit late there. Japanese planes, when they're panicked, they have a huge bomb drop aura. So you basically want to use your defensive fire if you can. It makes it really difficult for those bombers to hit. Much fun, very engaging indeed. Alright, you got a torpedo on the line. It didn't cause a flood though. Henri took out the Kerr first.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Cheeky hits on the Shimakaze, might as well. Forced him out of his smoke, which is good.
The ship is on fire.
Uh-oh. Oh good, the Shimakaze decided to beach. There he goes. And now it's you and the kid there. You're thinking, who can I hit? And you're going for the eye.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Repel air attack.
Question is, can you get the ram? This is Sashio. All he has to do is shoot his guns once, I don't know that zooming in is a good idea. Right there, you see what happens? All he has to do is shoot you. This is hilarious. Are you guys seeing this? Wow. The kid that refused. Your heel's up. Your heel's up. Use your heel. Ah. Wow. I don't know that charging in there and ramming was a good idea, but I mean, hey, you survived really long there.
The enemy is about to win.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I would say let's think back to the replay here at the start. You cap C, you left your Des Moines up here, and I think working with him would have been a better idea. You went into B cap, and then you kind of sat there. I don't know. I mean, you're bottom tier, right? But still, I'd say as soon as that Fletcher was spotted up here, your job was to go and hunt that Fletcher down. So, but hey, I mean, you got us that pretty hilarious thing at the end there. Yeah, the team was gone at this point, but I think if he had seen that there was the Fletcher there and saw that as an opportunity to try to go and help the team kill the Fletcher, things might have been very different. Also, I mean, the Des Moines got detonated, and that's huge. So, well, it is what it is. Do the next drawing. And that's going to be Alzu. So Camp Torp and Alzu, you both won so far. Just send me a message here on the Twitch, and I will get you your codes.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
And sooner than 5 minutes here. Yeah. Yeah, we could have used a little bit of Benny Hill music, I agree. And that's basically it. Well, thanks for sending in the replay there. I hope I gave you some things to think about with that kid. Put that in the done pile. Code is for community contributor container. Always. Alright, next replay is Les Terribles. Have a Les Terribles? I don't. So, was either voted for Les Terribles. I don't know why you voted for that, because I don't have it. So let's go to the new hotness, the Prince Idol Frederick. That is Operation Aegis. Alzu, we'll do the North Carolina afterwards. Sorry, I just clicked the other one here.